Okay, this is the first example. In this one, there is an alpha particle of energy 5 mega electron volt, which is scattered through 180° by a fixed uranium nuclei. Okay, so angle of deviation is 180°. The distance of closest approach is of order. So we need to calculate distance of closest approach. So initially, whatever the energy would be, that will be your kinetic energy. Okay. So we have the value of kinetic energy as 5 mega electron volt. Okay. So this is our nuclei. When alpha particle is coming towards at the distance of closest approach, it will get rebounded. So when it is at the distance of closest approach, its velocity is 0. So all the kinetic energy gets converted into electrostatic potential energy. So that energy, potential energy will be K Q1 Q2 by R. Okay. So the value of K is 9 into 10 raised to power 9 into. So we have a uranium nuclei. Okay. So atomic number of uranium will be 92. Okay, let's say 235 is there. So 92 into E, charge of electron, that is 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19. So that will be the charge on uranium nuclei. Then there is alpha particle whose charge will be equal to 2 into E. Okay, so twice into 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 divided by R. So that will give you potential energy. So now we have to equate these two terms. Okay, but this is in mega electron volt. So we have to convert it into electron volt. Sorry, in joules. So 1 electron volt you have to convert by multiplying 10 raised to power minus 19. So the kinetic energy is 5 into 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 13. Now we have to equate both these two terms. So kinetic energy, that is 5 into 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19, that is equal to 9 into 10 raised to power 9 into 92. Okay, into 2 into 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 divided by R. So on solving this equation, you will get the value of R, and the value of R will come as 5.23 into 10 raised to power minus 12 centimeter. Okay. Let's move to the next one. Okay. In this one, they were asking you the distance of closest approach is of order. So answer will be 10 raised to power minus 12 centimeter. Okay. Next, an electron in hydrogen atom makes a transition from first excited state to ground state. What change occurs in equivalent current? Now we know that current is charge divided by time. Okay. Divided by t, where t is the time period. Okay. Now a time period to complete one revolution will be distance by speed. So 2 pi r will be the distance traveled in one complete revolution divided by speed, that is v, and q is the charge. So charge of the electron is E divided by time period is 2 pi r divided by v. So that will be the current which is flowing. Okay. Now according to our formulas, we have velocity which is inversely proportional to nth orbit. Okay. And radius is directly proportional to n square, the square of nth orbit. I'm using proportionality constant because we just need to find what change occurs in equivalent current. So let's do that one. So when it is revolving in first excited state, okay, So current will be E into velocity will be, okay, let's calculate this one. uh, we can say current will be directly proportional to velocity by r. Velocity is directly proportional to 1 by n, and radius is directly proportional to n square. So current will be directly proportional to n. Okay, so in the first case, when it is in first excited state, is it so v by, oh no, I've done an error here. 1 second. In place of velocity, I will substitute 1 by n, and in place of r, I will substitute n square. So it will become n square here. So we will say that current is 1 by n cube. It is that current is directly proportional to 1 by n cube, where n is the orbit. So for the first case, that current was directly proportional to 1 by n1 cube, or you can say current was some, let's say k constant is there, k by n1, and when it was in first excited state, the value of n was 1, so 1 cube. When it is in ground, sorry, this was for ground state. Okay, uh, when it is in ground state, the value of n is equals to 1, and when it is in first excited state, the value of n is equals to 2. So when it is in first excited state, the value of current will be k by 2 cube. So now you are supposed to find the ratio. So I1 by I2 will be k by 1 divided by k by 8. So it will be 8. Okay. So that will be our answer.